Virgo, welcome to your reading. This is for April 2023. We're going to take a look at the Celtic cross with clarifiers for you. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you guys are doing well. Spirit, angels, guides, ancestors of love and light, we thank you for your help today with Virgo's reading for whatever they need to know for the highest good for April 2023. All right, guys, let's see what's going on. Okay. Starting out with the Knight of Swords, ready to take some action based on some knowledge, perhaps. Followed by the Prince of Swords, also known as the Page of Swords. This is what's crossing you. That is all about paying attention. There's something to learn here. In your foundation, we have the Knight of Wands. Again, ready to take some action. This is also known as the root cause of what brought you here today or what's going on today. At your foundation, one to rush in and take action. Looks like things haven't changed. Knight of Wands, Knight of Swords. In your recent past, the Wheel of Fortune. Something changed on a major scale here. In your focus, we have the Queen of Pentacles. That's all about nurturing. She's the nurturing mother of the tarot, and this could be self-nurturing, looking for some healing, nurturing, self-support, stable, resourceful, grounded. In your immediate future, the Three of Cups, communing with others, coming together in good times. Yay! The energy supporting this reading, the Justice card, making things right, fair, balanced, just. The outside energy supporting this reading, you may or may not be aware of the Eight of Wands. Perhaps some communication coming in, whatever it is, it's happening quickly, energy moving quickly. In your hopes and fears, we have the Devil. This is toxic behavior, unhealthy behaviors with the Devil. And the potential outcome, we have the Sun. Yay! This is bliss. This is joy. This is the ultimate happiness and success. Shining a spotlight there for you, Virgo. Very nice. The overall energy of your entire reading, the Four of Cups. You're very disappointed, all up in your feelings, or down in your feelings, I should say, with that disappointment. The underlying energy for your reading, the Ten of Swords, the reason we're here, because there's been a painful ending. Yeah. I'm sorry, Virgo. Let's get right into it and go ahead and clarify that Four of Cups and the overall energy. What does Virgo need to know about the Four of Cups? All this disappointment, perhaps rejection, feeling alone, feeling ho-hum. Why is the Four of Cups here? Okay, and we have the Three of Pentacles. This speaks to making plans with others to build something significant, the early stages of building. Ace of Cups, an opportunity for new love. Disappointed though, disappointed there. And the Moon, this says that there's secrets, there's things that are hidden. Something you're not aware of. Okay. Unless you're holding secrets, then you would be aware of it, but there's something that isn't revealed yet. Underlying energy, the Chariot. This is all about willpower and drive to be successful. It's the fastest moving vehicle in the tarot. And it's the reason for these clarifiers. You'd like to get through this quickly. You'd like to find new love quickly. You'd like to come together with others to build something quickly, and perhaps deal with whatever whatever's buried in the subconscious or in the conscious here, whatever's hidden. You'd like to be successful around all of this. Okay. Let's take a look at your first card, the Knight of Swords. Move that down a little bit. Again, wanting to take action very quickly, rushing in, all about rushing. The Chariot's rushing, the Knight of Swords is rushing, the Knight of Wands is rushing. Okay. Four of Swords. This is about taking a time out, not taking any action there, to get clarity of mind, to get your thoughts straight. Opportunity for clarity if you take a time out and don't rush. Okay, and the King of Swords. Speaking of clarity, I mean, he's the master of it, right? He's the best decision maker, all about strategy, all about using his intellect. Yeah. You feel that rushing in would be a good decision. You feel that taking action quickly would be a good decision because the King of Swords is here. The Ace of Swords is here. You're feeling like you have clarity. It's an opportunity here. Maybe by rushing in, you go in and you demand clarity and truth. You demand to know. And you feel like this is a masterful decision. I think that's what it is. See, right now, perhaps you're thinking about this, that this is that taking this action as the Knight of Swords is what you come up with when you're on this timeout, getting clarity. You think that that's the best decision. That's what you're showing me. Okay. Well, what's crossing you is the Prince of Swords. There's something to learn here. Pay attention. Something to take a look at. Let's go. Prince of Swords. What does Virgo need to know about this situation, please? Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You get a little tiny story here surrounding this Prince of Swords. 6 of Swords. This says you've left an old way of thinking and you are moving on to a whole new destination. And but you're not there yet. You're in the middle of this journey. Followed by the 5 of Pentacles. There's a sense of abandonment here. You feel abandoned or you are abandoning something, but either way, there's a feeling of loss and lack and not having enough here. The 3 of Swords, heartbreak. Yeah. Heartbreak. Well, especially after, I mean, this was the underline of the baseline of the entire read, so painful ending, heartbreak, that makes sense that would be here. Feeling abandoned, feeling heartbroken, moving on. Okay, I'm starting to get it here. And nope. Somehow they got turned around. There are no mistakes. We have the 8 of Swords in reverse. This is actually the 8 of Swords. You know those rides at the carnival where you get in, they lock you in like a little Ferris wheel car, but it's enclosed, and instead of just going around like a Ferris wheel, which is what this would represent, confusing thoughts, right? Going around and around and around in your head. It's the ride that makes you go around, but the cart itself that you're sitting in is also spinning, doing 360s. So it's extra confused, extra confused, okay? That's what that is. When it's in the upright, you can get yourself out of it just by changing your thoughts and changing your focus. But when it's upside down, you are so disoriented, you can't see a way out at all. You have the confusion and disorientation on top of it. Wow, you're really going through it here. And your final card, also in the reverse, is the Hermit in reverse. In the upright, the Hermit is in isolation, away from whatever the situation is, and they are reflecting. They shine their light in the dark, they look what's in their way, and then they heal it. And it's kind of a long journey. It takes time to be in this place to heal all the things. But this came out in reverse. This tells me that you are not healing. You're not able to see it. And that makes sense because you're disoriented, you're heartbroken, you're feeling abandoned, and you're moving on. Wow. And all of this energy is challenging how you show up here. It's you want to rush in. You're feeling like you could get clarity if you rush in. You think that that's the best decision because you got the king here. And this is what you've been contemplating and thinking about as you take this time out. Perhaps a forced time out. I don't know. However, this is nothing. But even though you're moving on, it's with the sense of lack, low self-esteem, low self-worth, abandonment, heartbreak, mega confusion, and you're not able to look at it. You're not able to see this. And this is coming out on the Prince of Swords. The Prince of Swords is pay attention. Look, there's something to learn here. This tells me you're not seeing it, but I'm hoping that because these cards come out, you'll realize these are the things I need to be aware of and take a look at. The position I'm in is no position to charge forward. It is not clarity of mind. It is not the best decision. You think it is, but because this is crossing you, this is what's in front of you. This is what's in your path, and that's no way to be able to. It's not an energy to rush into any situation and take any kind of action. Okay. All right. Underlying energy for those cards: Seven of Pentacles. Assessing the situation. So I'm sure you will be now after seeing that. That it takes another. You got to take another look. When you assess the situation correctly, accurately, you'll make a different decision. You won't rush in. Now, let's go to your foundation, because this is at the root cause of how you handle a situation, right? Or what's going on in a situation. And I feel like it's how you want to handle it now, because somewhere in the past, that's how you handled it, with that same rush in, take action energy. Okay, it's impulsive, it's not as mature as it could be. Okay, so let's take a look at this Knight of Wands at your foundation. What does Virgo need to know about this Knight of Wands, please? Impulsively taking action from a state of clusterfuck confusion. Show us Knight of Wands at the foundation. Okay, there we go. You start out with the Four of Pentacles. This is holding on tight or not letting go of something, followed by the Sun, something that brought you so much happiness, so much bliss, so much joy. Not letting go of it, rushing in to take action, but there's a Five of Cups here. So holding on to something that brought you so much joy and bliss and happiness to the nth degree was followed by a loss which puts you in a deep depression. This is at the foundation. This is and then you wanted to rush in and take action. And because of this thing that happened, it's the root cause of the situation you're in now, which looks just like this, wanting to rush in. And this Five of Cups, loss, sorrow, regret, grieving, and mourning over your losses, looks just like this. Five of Pentacles, Three of Swords, Eight of Swords in reverse, and a reverse Hermit. I mean, all of these cards are like combined equal this one. So again, it was similar energy starting out, Knight of Swords, Knight of Wands, and then so is the surrounding energy. And you're having a hard time letting go of this rushing in idea. You feel like if you just took action, you could solve your situation. But I don't think so. Underlying energy, yeah, a new start, a new beginning, a new adventure, starting over. You think that if you take action, you'll have this opportunity for it. It's the reason you want to do it. It's the reason for these cards for a new adventure, but we'll see what else happens. Let's see what goes on the rest of the read. We're going to take a look at the Wheel of Fortune in the recent past. Things have changed in a major way. What does Virgo need to know about this Wheel of Fortune, please? This huge change. Major changes. Okay. Ace of Pentacles, the opportunity to build stability has changed here. The Star, your divine wish, a big dream of yours, changed. Nine of Wands. Oh, is this how the change happened? You had an opportunity for a divine wish, and now you're wounded. Wounded, feeling guarded, not really trusting. Yeah, sort of blocking guarded energy. You're determined to persevere, but you've been through it. You've been through some battle here. All right. Underlying energy, justice is here, bringing in the balance. Yeah, you want to make things right. You want things to be fair. Whatever it is, you want to make it right. Huh. Okay. Let's take a look at the Queen of Pentacles in your focus. This is all about nurturing something, hopefully yourself, because you definitely need it here after what you are showing me. Queen of Pentacles. What does Virgo need to know about this Queen of Pentacles, please? All right. Eight of Pentacles. You're working on it. Something's in your focus here. King of Cups. To be stable in your emotions and weather the storm with your heart still open to love. And the Two of Pentacles, indecision, bouncing back and forth, kind of like, what should I do? What should I do? You need all kinds of healing around this. All kinds of nurturing for yourself to get you through this indecision, this bouncing back and forth about whatever actions you want to take to gain stability here. Yeah. Emotionally, physically, all of it needs healing. Underline, yeah, Nine of Swords. This is, you're here because you're in a state of anxiety and stress. Yeah, the Queen of Pentacles would help with that, but it's showing what you need to focus on is nurturing yourself and your own emotions, your own heart, and all the things that you juggle and try and balance is stressing you out, and so you just somehow need to nurture yourself when it comes to all the things all the balls you got in the air, all the things that you're juggling. Be very loving and supportive to yourself because this is very stressful. It's the most stressful card in the tarot. Losing sleep over it, crying over it, thinking about it day and night. Yeah. All right, let's look at your immediate future. Communing, coming together in good times. It could be with friends, it could be with lovers, but either way, your heart is open here, open to coming together with others. Show us the Three of Cups in Virgo's immediate future, and we have the Five of Swords flew out in reverse. So that's good, because in the upright, this is self-deceit, this is self-sabotage, this is giving yourself a headache because it's all about winning at all costs. It's like the ego steps in and says, I'm gonna do what I want and get it done and make things how I want it, and no matter what happens, I'm going to make sure I get what I want. But it's in reverse. I think this means that you are putting an end to this attitude. You're not willing to win at all costs anymore. You're not willing to put yourself through the headache anymore. You just want to get together and have a good time and feel good again. Keeping it light, not too heavy, feeling good. There's that Knight of Swords wanting to rush in. You want to feel good so bad because you've been feeling so bad that you're ready to take action and just let's have a good time. Let's go. Okay, I can get on board with that one. The Three of Wands, but you're waiting. You're waiting to do it. Underlying energy, the Six of Cups. This is a soul connection. Somebody you have history with is who you want to commune with. That's what it is. Somebody you have history with. No wonder you're waiting. Now I know why you're waiting, because it's a hesitation. It's like, I want to go, but I should wait. But I really want to go. I want to take some action, but I should wait. Yeah, it's hesitation when it comes to getting together, when it comes to rushing in to whoever this is. This is not getting together with friends. This underlying told us that it's a love interest, it's a soul connection, somebody you have history with. And again, you want to rush in, but you're waiting. Good. I'm glad you're waiting. I'm glad you have a little bit of hesitancy, because it doesn't seem healthy to rush in yet. You're not healed. You're not, you're still in this place. Yeah. Okay. Let's take a look at the energy supporting your reading. Justice. Making things right. Bringing in the balance. Show us justice in the supporting energies. Okay. There we go. We have the Two of Wands. There's more waiting. Contemplating your future long term. Queen of Swords. Thinking about setting some rules and boundaries. Putting away your emotions for a minute and deciding, what do I really need, intellectually speaking, what do I need to have happen here to make things right. And the Five of Wands, there's conflict here. There's conflict and battling and arguing, definitely with yourself. It could even be with others, wanting to make things right. I don't think it's with others. I think you're conflicted on how to make things right. You're contemplating it. You're thinking about the boundaries you want to set, but you're not sure about them. That's what this is. You're feeling conflicted. How much boundary do I set? If I set so much, is it going to make this soul connection that I would like to commune with, like, not want to be around me if I'm too demanding? That's what you're worried about. You're conflicted. All right, underlying energy, Hangman. You're not taking any action right now, which is good. Two of Wands is inaction. Three of Wands is inaction. And the Hangman inaction. So I know you want to rush in, but this is the thing to do. Hang back. Don't take any action, but start looking at things from all angles. All angles. Recognize that you have a right to set boundaries, and you shouldn't have to worry or be conflicted about them. And until you're not conflicted, don't take any action, because you don't want to do that from this conflicted state where you're so unsure. Okay, let's take a look at the energy supporting this reading. This is Eight of Wands, perhaps communication happening quickly. or it's energy moving quickly. Let's take a look at this Eight of Wands, please. What does Virgo need to know about the Eight of Wands? Okay, and we have the Page of Pentacles, making the initial investment. This is in, I believe, communication. Let's see what else comes out. Seven of Swords. Ooh. Somebody's doing something sneaky here. On the down low. Communicating on the down low? Hiding your communication? It's also energy moving quickly. If it's not communication, perhaps somebody wants you to hurry up and do something. But this is quietly, sneakily. Ten of Cups. All for love. All for love. Perhaps this is your family supporting you here in this communication. Doing something quietly, though. Sneakily. Maybe there's somebody that you're interested in on a love level that you're not supposed to be talking to or communicating with, but here you do it. And they want you to do it. They want you to communicate with them. They want you to move some energy towards them, sneakily, quietly. Maybe they're maybe they're connected or married or in a relationship already, and they want to hear from you. Something is going on. They want you to take action. They just want you to do it sneakily, which doesn't sound very healthy, does it? Speaking of not healthy, I just looked up and was reminded of your next card, the Devil. We're going to clarify that next. But first, the underlying energy. Yeah, Judgment. You're being asked to behave higher from your higher self in a way that you wouldn't normally. If you would normally respond to this, what somebody wants you to do in a sneaky way, all for love, you're being called higher than that, to do something better than that sneakiness. So let's take a look at the Devil. Hopes and fears. Hopes and fears is the position. This is unhealthy behavior, toxic behaviors. What is this about? What does Virgo need to know about the Devil here? Temperance, the Angel of Temperance, moderation, balance, and healing. Assessing the situation. Painful endings. That reminds me, that was your, again, it was your underlying from the entire baseline of the read. The reason we're here, and now it's showing up again in your hopes and fears. You definitely fear a painful ending. You fear assessing all the unhealthy behavior here. You don't want to look at it. And you hope for balance and healing and accurate assessment. But you fear what this is. Underlying energy, the Magician. I feel like you're here manifesting this unhealthy behavior, though. Possibly. Or you have a chance to manifest something else. you always have a chance to manifest something else. Mm. That Seven of Pentacles and Temperance tied up to the shadow energy, the unhealthy behavior. It feels like you just want to bring balance and healing to the situation, but I think it comes from an unhealthy place in yourself. Or that you worry that the person that you are thinking of is unhealthy in some way or toxic behaviors in some way, and that trying to manifest it will only end in painful endings. Yeah, this is what you're fearful of, and you know what? I feel like that's even your intuition talking, that you know that somebody from the outside is influencing you to behave in a sneaky way. All for love, of course, but sneaking around someone who's already in a family, perhaps, or sneaking around on your family so that you can communicate with them. Either way, it's just not a good influence. It's not healthy behavior. All right, let's look at the potential outcome of the sun over here. That's beautiful energy. The sun is all kinds of bliss and joy and happiness. Let's get there. What does Virgo need to know about the sun and the potential outcome, please? And we have the Nine of Pentacles. This is independence. This is being single. I was like, what kind of card is going to come up here to make any kind of sense? I don't even know. I didn't think of this one, but it makes perfect sense. That you'd be happier on your own. You'd be more stable on your own than whoever it is that you're tying yourself up to, that you want to rush in and take action. And this outside influence, which is not, that's not good. Somebody wanting you to sneak around, putting you in that position. And you're all worried about setting boundaries and limitations, and you're thinking long term, but you're conflicted. How do I make this right? How do you make it right? You go independent. You say, you know what? I declare my singlehood. And you'll be so much happier. You'll be so surprised at how much happiness you feel. Here's the Chariot. This is the vehicle to victory right here. The vehicle to victory. It's with willpower and drive to get to success. The success of the sun. The sun is another success card. Yes, the Nine of Pentacles is very happy. The sun is very happy, very joyous, very abundant. Your third clarifier, Seven of Wands, for your own peace. To stay in your peaceful bubble and to block any unwanted energy coming at you. The unwanted energy that causes all of that confusion, all of that conflict, all of that sneaking around, all of the feeling like you got to rush when you're, you know, you're trying, something from your past, has you holding on to things that aren't healthy right here. And it's like you're repeating the energy by being with this person, whoever this is. And now when I look back over at your overall energy, when I see the moon here, yeah, that makes sense, because there's something sneaky. There's some secrets all surrounding this disappointment that you feel. Pay attention to how you feel, because that is your inner guidance system talking to you. That's your inner guidance system, and your spirit team is here working with my spirit team. I do a whole ritual before I start the reading where I call them in, and they're definitely here giving you this message. Your final outcome is like advice here. Independent, leads to success, and keeps you in a peaceful bubble. Be on your own right now, or at least not with this person, okay? Not with this person, and it'd be worth it to take a look at how you handled stuff in the past long ago, and how that's been influencing you and still not working for you, rushing in when you feel all this loss, wanting to take action when you feel abandonment, you know? It's like desperation. It's acts of desperation, wanting to rush in and handle things, take some action, do something. But yeah, Spirit and all of your cards here are saying no. You know what? All of this conflict, mm-mm, it's not healthy. You deserve to completely drop it. And I'm glad you're hesitant up here from rushing in the immediate future. That hesitation is also your inner guidance system. You know, you want to go, you think you should, maybe you should, your emotions want you to, your mind wants you to, but something inside of you and your very center of you is saying wait, and rightly so. Maybe wait until you see this reading and go over it a couple of times, because being single, you'll be abundant and happy on your own. And they want you to hurry up and get there. If you're going to rush to anything, rush to that and protect your energy. And you will be in bliss and joy and happiness before you know it. Yep. Doesn't feel like it right now while you're in this. But once you make the choice and behavior to do that instead, it'll be quick. Underlying energy, the wheel. Yeah, the wheel. This is how you change things. The wheel of fortune is big change. The reason we're here, the reason for these clarifiers is because that would bring the biggest change, to go from all this devil energy to the sun. All right, I like your reading, Virgo. It's very concise with a lot of good information and insight, I believe, to which way to go. All right, that's what we have for you. Thank you so much for being here. Please hit that like, subscribe, add your energy to the mix, and I look forward to reading for you next time. Take care, guys.